All right, guys, I want to tell you something that happened this week. I found 2 deals in the last 2 days using DealLabs. Not potential deals, not maybe deals, 2 legitimate put under contract tomorrow type deals. And here's the crazy part. My total search time was less than 5 minutes combined. I'm not exaggerating. You can check my social media. I spent maybe 2 minutes on the first search, 3 minutes on the second, and boom, 2 deals that hit my buy box absolutely perfectly. That's what we're building this for, right? Not to create another tool that sits in your tech stack collecting dust, but to actually help you find deals faster than you ever could manually. And guys, it is working. Not just for me, but for users all over the country. The wins are rolling in. Now, before I get into the update, quick heads up, I'm taking the next 2 weeks off for the holidays, spending some time with family, unplugging, recharging. So you won't see any video updates from me during that time until the new year. But we're not stopping development. We're pushing one more update before Christmas and probably 1 to 2 before the new year. So just so you know, version 5.0 just dropped. Let me tell you what is new with that. So our key themes have expanded. We have added over 100 new keywords to the key themes engine, bottom right hand corner. What that means is that we're now servicing deals that you might have missed before. Motivated sellers using different language, distressed properties with really subtle indications, opportunities that are hiding in plain sight, we're now catching them. So the more keywords we have, the more deals you find. Simple as that. Also, direct address search. You can now search for a specific property address. You just click on that home icon in the search bar, type in the address, and DealLabs will pull it up and analyze it for you. If somebody sends you a property to evaluate, somebody mentioned a listing, boom, plug it in, instant analysis. That was a requested feature. Also, county search coverage has been fixed. This was a big one. Some county-based searches were returning 0 properties back, which was super frustrating for you as well as for me. Even when there's valid deals existing in those areas, turns out it was an underlying scraping architecture issue. I won't get too nerdy into it. We fixed it. County searches now work properly across all US counties. Also, search failed. Bottom right-hand side, that little message bug. Some searches were showing back as failed, even though they were actually completed totally successfully. Super confusing. You'd see search failed down there, but there were no matching properties, which is totally different than a failed search. So if it returns 0, it's no longer going to say we failed to search. No, it's going to say you're being too picky. Like there's 0 properties that meet these search parameters. Open it up. We killed that bug. Now if you search, if your search completes but it finds nothing, you'll see no matching properties instead of failed. Another thing was city abbreviations. We pushed this one out quietly to you last night, but it matters. Fort Lewis, Mount Pleasant, Fort Worth, any city with abbreviated names like that, it wasn't working. And so Bright Data wants to see the full word, like St. Louis needs to be spelled out. We fixed that across the board, by the way. All abbreviated cities work now in that drop-down area. All right, now let me tell you what we're working on, because this is where it really gets excited. AIV, Artificial Intelligence Valuation. We are building an AI-powered valuation tool that pulls data from HomeStage, from RentCast, from Black Knight, big data brokers with massive property databases, and it runs through our fine-tuned AI model to determine an accurate ARV. So there's no more guessing. There's no more pulling 3 comps and hoping that you're close. Accurate, data-driven ARV estimates. Next up is AIRE, AIRE, which stands for Artificial Intelligence Repair Estimator. This one's insane, honestly. I don't think that there's anybody else doing this. We are using photos of comparable properties and comparing them to photos of your subject property. We're looking at the material quality. We're looking at the build differences, the condition. We're factoring in beds, baths, square footage, year built, ARV, zip code, all the key data points. And then we're estimating repairs automatically for you accurately. Think about what that means. You pull up a property, AI analyzes the photos against your comps. It tells you, hey, Keith, this needs approximately $37,000 in repairs to match the comp quality. Done. That's what we're building. It's coming soon. So AIV and AIRE coming out really, really soon. Let me give you some numbers. We launched DealLabs 49 days ago. 49 days. We're already on 5.0, right? We're already on version 5.0. We've received 171 feedback requests. 119 of them are already completed and 39 of them are in progress and will drop in the next update. That's what I mean when I say your feedback matters. You are not shouting into the void. We are literally building this platform for you. You're building it with us. And we are moving fast enough that you see your suggestions implemented in just a matter of days, not months. We are working so hard to push these updates out to you. All right, let me wrap this up. Here's what I need from you before the holidays. First, use your credits. If they're free, right? They're 25 cents. They're sitting there. If you have been sitting on your credits, now is the time. This thing works. I'm finding deals. Other people are finding deals. You should be finding deals too. Second, share your wins with me. When you get a deal, when you get something under contract, when DealLabs saves you hours of research, tell us, brag about it, screenshot, video, share it. Your wins inspire other people to take action, right? Third thing, keep the feedback coming, please. We've got 38 requests in progress right now. More will come in over the next few weeks. And I want you to keep telling us what you need, what's broken, what's confusing. Guys, we are listening and we're pushing this out to you as fast as we possibly can. One last thing that I do want to mention here, I have a note. Depending on when you signed up, November or December, your subscription is going to go from 25 cents to $25 in a month, right? So that'll kick in either January or February based on your sign up date. I want to be transparent about that for what you're getting, the constant updates, the AI features that are coming, the speed at which we're building this. It is a steal of a deal, but I still want you to know that that's going to be happening. Again, either in January or in February, dependent on when you signed up for the DealLabs beta test. All right, y'all. That's it from me. Until the new year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Spend time with your family, unplug, recharge. But before you do, run a search and see what pops up. You might find a deal that changes your year. Guys, we'll be back in January. We're coming back even harder. Love you much. Talk to you soon.